Hi everybody. A positive thought in a very dark times, I would say. So yes, what's happening in Sri Lanka right now with the economical crisis, the political instability that created because of that, this protesting on Go Home Gota, and all these things about disliking of the political system. These are all things we had to talk about, and me myself and most of you are in who are in tourism industry. It's a very hard time for us because we just came out from COVID and we didn't had enough time to recover, so we are struggling. So we are struggling to pay our rents, we are struggling to pay get the ends meet for our families. We have big uncertainty in if our jobs are going to be there. So there's a lot of things are going on. So the vlog is hopefully a series of vlogs that I wanted to do to in a way to encourage you guys, in a way to encourage myself and you guys, because being sad, being negative is not the way forward. We as a country, we need to change, we need to rise up. So tourism industry is a key industry in our country. It's kind of one of the lifelines of Sri Lanka because we are the biggest generators of one of the biggest generators of foreign incomes to Sri Lanka. And then there's millions of people who are directly and indirectly involved in that. And if you are a tourism leader, you are a supervisor, you are a manager, you are a general manager, or you are an inspiring tourism entrepreneur, that you have group of people working for you, or individuals, or you are a self driver, or freelance guide, that you have a family, you are a responsible person. So how are we going to be motivated on these occasions? So first of all, yes, we have to understand what's going on is sad, but that's not gonna be there forever. So in end of the 1990s, lots of Asian countries like Malaysia, Thailand, they had lots of economical crises like this, but see what they are right now. They have bounced back. And then if you look at tourism before the the civil war, the terrorist problems, they have bounced back. If you look at Europe or after the Second World War, they have bounced back. Yes, the bounce back is not going to take some time, but they have bounced back. So that's a key thing. We are going to recover. We are going to come forward because we are a nation with a really amazing backbone, the resilient industry. So we're going to come back. So the takeaway is that yes, you have to be, if you are a leader, if you are a representative of the industry, if you have a group of employees, you have to communicate to them, you have to tell them, you have to motivate them. Even though it's hard, you have to motivate them, tell them this is going to be, let's be reliance, let's stick to our guns. And if you have a hotel, look into the hotel, just go around the hotel, see if there's any maintenance that you need to be done properly. Talk with your staff, and they might have new creative ideas. This is the best time, to get that. If you are a hotel that has worked for a one particular niche, or a one particular country markets, or a certain markets, maybe this is the time for you to branch out, to diversify your product, because you don't want to gonna get this much of a time. So look into it, have a chat with your staff, talk to them. They might have problems, they might also have suggestions. Work together. We have this food crisis is going on. You might not incorporate the jackfruit tree, or the mango tree, or the banana tree in the garden previously into your menu. Think about it, because tourism is about value addition and it's about storytelling. So if you could incorporate, I know a lot of places, the place that I also work in self, yeah, now has to go into firewood, rice and curry, things like that. This is something that we were talking about even before tourism, that how we get Sri Lankan identity into foods. This was one thing that we talked about, system change in politicals. We need to talk about system change in tourism, because in our tourism industry, like our politicals or economical systems that we had inherent mistakes that we are doing. So we were very focused on Western food. We never thought about, people go to Thailand to eat Thai food, or Cambodia, any country, Laos, all these food, they have amazing food culture. But we were like putting our food culture into side. So this is a whole lot of a Sri Lankan corner. So now you are in a certain corner, Talk to your chef, you might know how to do a fusionist Sri Lankan curry. Create your own identity. Use this time for that. And then if you are an individual, you know, EA, I don't think it's nice time to invest on education. If you have the money, invest on education. If not, go to YouTube. There's so many bunch of podcasts about tourism, about product development, about uh, leadership training. Go to that. Get your motivation up. Get your human resources up. That's the way to go. When the recovery is happening, then you'll be ready. If not, what is gonna happen is you'll be when the recovery is happening, you are dark. Most of your staff is dark with lots of bad communication, and then when the recovery is happening, you're just gonna caught yourself out. So be positive. It's a simple thing, simple video. We have to be positive. We need to think about things. And then in previous videos I will give you little tips about things like Instagram. Most of you hoteliers in Sri Lanka, especially smallholder hoteliers or smallholder uh, travel agents, struggle with social media. We know how small vitally social media is. So this is the amazing time. You just go to YouTube, type how to do a Instagram post, 10 minutes, 5 minutes videos. Take your time. Look into creating good contents. Things about blogs. Write a blog with you. You know, there's so much. Yes, it's hard. It is hard, and there's no solutions that gonna come for you guys. We are in all this together, but be get your motivation back. Get the hero inside you. You are a responsible person. You are responsible to your family. You are responsible to your parents. You are responsible to your staff, and you are from tourism industry, which is the best industry to get Sri Lanka out of this country. So you have a responsibility to your motherland. So be motivated. Think outside the box. Let's use these 3 months to 18 months or whatever to get our strength back, get our groundworks done, and then when the recovery starts, you'll be ready. Thank you.